Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Buffalo Bills and the Los Angeles Chargers on Sunday Night Primetime.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you, the kicker, Chad Ryland. Gonna get things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he's brought down right at the 25. Five-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the jump.
They go three tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up a 5.
30-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Trap 50. Trap 50.
From the gun, it's Milrow. That's to the left side and taken in by Coleman. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face 3rd and a yard. Flush to his right, the pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. The Bills bringing on their punting unit as this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away. A fair catch will be taken here with that flag down by the punter, and this might keep the drive alive. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Milrow to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line.
1st and goal, Buffalo.
Big time play there for Buffalo. 61 yards.
There's a lot of factors that make this play so successful, Mike, and clearly the ability of this tight end to not only find the open space in the defense, but then after the catch to turn into a runner, that is very rare.
Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Buffalo 18, 79 Broncos. Come on, set. Ready, ready.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. It is brought in the end zone. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Buffalo. His first touchdown of the new campaign. The extra point is good. And the Bills will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. The left side catch made by McConkey. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 45-yard line.
Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Going for it all. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 34 yards.
That is a big play for L.A. It's a gain of 34.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard
They'll
line.
throw out of the gun. He's got it at the 7. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Matt McConkey. Touchdown, Los Angeles. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Chad Ryland now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chargers come right back to tie it at 7.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll throw on first down with Milroe. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time? He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On 3rd down, Milroe. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. 17 yards on that connection. Good for a Bills first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Got it open downfield on the crossing route. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Well, I can promise you one thing. That's certainly not how that play was drawn up. I thought he did a nice job initially buying about as much time as he could, but realized there was nothing downfield developing, and he had to throw it short and didn't get anything positive.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, a gain of 6. It sets up third down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line. And it's fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
They'll try and throw for it with Milroe. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
It's a turnover on downs.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 25.
And the Chargers,
they get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here we go. Shot. Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Come on. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. Exiting the pocket right. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
At their own 33-yard line.
Ready up. Gotta be ready.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 7. Now it's Milroe. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
A gain of 33 yards on the play. And the Bills first down.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. We're back in Southern California in a moment. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with first and 10.
Let's go now. 19.
Off the play fake, here's Milroe. On the run to the right. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Forward, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. He'll swing this one out to Cook, and he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
Go! Ready,
To throw again is Milrow. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Viking, 18.
The slot man in motion right. Little quick pass to the receiver heading right. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up 2nd and goal.
Gain of 3. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Come a little closer. Here's 2nd and goal.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves. Viking, ready.
Hook. And he won't quite get in. Challenge to the 1. Setting up 3rd and goal. They'll run. It's Cook. And he barrels his way into the end zone. James Cook. Touchdown, Bills. The extra point, up and good. And the Bills will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll take it in at the goal line. Whoa. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Come on.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one complete right side. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
At the 37
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Room to run past midfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive.
60 Vikings. Get wide. Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18. Go.
He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Right side and hauled in by McConkey. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. 14 on the pickup. It's good for a Charger first down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10.
Lad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70, trap 50, trap 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready?
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Moving outside the pocket. That's to the right side and incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. Now Milroe on 1st down. Forced out wide. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
A gain of 16 yards.
Can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a 1st down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
They'll run straight ahead with Cook. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Jonas Sanker is there to make the stop.
2nd and 6 at the Chargers' 45-yard line.
Two minutes remain here in this 1st half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. It is 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Stack, go.
From the gun, it's Milroe. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one.
Ready?
Task now a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Looking middle, he's got to complete to Coleman. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points, but either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
And it'll be forced out of bounds, just a couple of yards short of a 1st down. That's a pickup of 8.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Milroe. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
Well, it's been pretty clear this offense has wanted to get this running back involved in the passing game here in the 1st half. And with the success they've found, I expect the rest of the game to go very similar.
They'll run with Cook. Not much happening there, just a short game.
up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9. They'll go play action with Milroe. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal.
Alert! Ready! 60 by go check, let go.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their 2nd. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Move back to the 10. They'll try here on 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Viking 8.
Now Milroe. He pulls it in around the 5. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call.
On the double.
The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal.
Viking 8.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. Quick throw here is complete. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. The extra point try forthcoming. It's up and through. And the Bills are out to a 21-10 lead.
Chargers 10.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This is a short kick, returnable from the 13. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
Okay, ready? Panther 6.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. He's got his tight end, Orlando Gadsden, the 2nd. 2nd and 10.
Gadsden, the 2nd. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Bills' 44-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that is incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game. I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Chad
Ryland on now for the field goal. The spot is at their own 49, making this a 61-yard attempt.
Wow, what a big kick there. I mean, just looking down, anytime the kicker is lined up on the other side of the 50, you think, there's no way this ball's going to get there, Mike. But listen, he's got a big leg. This one he strikes absolutely perfect. That was good off the foot.
That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, Milroe. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. The return starts from the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Back to throw. Left side, catch made by McConkey. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 4.
He'll drop to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Out to his right. He runs with it. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Pushed out to his left. Open man, left side. He's got it. Set to go now on first and 10.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Chargers, first down. First and 10.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
I had a rule, Mike, when I was playing that if the ball hit either of my hands, it was a drop. You don't get paid in the NFL to make the easy ones. You get paid in the NFL to make them all, and I think that's a catch he's got to come down with.
60 by 6. Mustang 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
They'll look to throw again. Headed left, buying time.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Okay, ready.
They've converted twice on third down on this drive. Now facing third and 3. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he finds a little bit of space. They'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 5.
Come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
Handoff here, up the middle, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
Taken down right at
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. And that is incomplete.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 79, press on 80, tight end. 19 Lion.
He'll look to throw. That's incomplete. Daring Hall on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now it's Milroe. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. James Cook, the intended target. It's 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. That's to the left side, and taken in by Coleman. 37. To the air, it's Milroe. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. 15-yard pickup there. 1st down, Buffalo.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Tight end going in motion here.
60 Bison.
On the handoff. This is Cook. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
At his 48-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And this is incomplete. But it looked like that defender got a head start. Let's check the call. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4.
60 Come on.
Here's Milroe to throw. Rolling right. He'll swing this one out to Cook. It'll be out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, and that gains them another 1st down.
You see here, the quarterback, he's flushed out of the pocket right. Certain quarterbacks love turning into runners, but certain quarterbacks remain passers, and I think that's what this guy does so well right here. He remains alive with his arm, finds his running back there in the flat, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end, and he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
From the gun, it's Milroe. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Penalty yardage made this much easier to convert. They now face 3rd and 2. A carry for Cook. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Bills 1st down.
At the 20-yard line. A gain of 14. 1st down, Buffalo.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Ready, ready.
1st and 10. The 4th quarter begins with a run by Cook. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready. Here we go. Set.
They'll go play action with Milrow. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Bills. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. The PAT up and good. And the Bills will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. A pickup there of 28 yards.
Ready?
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready?
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That one complete to McConkey. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
Here we go. Here we go.
At the 34-yard
Cougar
line.
19. Ready up.
Back to the air one more time. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
65 catch. Let's go.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That one, taken in. Touchdown, L.A. So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for 1 and make it a 1-possession game. Or some people think about going for 2 here. What would you do?
I think I'm going for 2, Mike. Listen, the way you have to look at it is I need a 2-point conversion at some point. But I want to know now, am I down truly 2 scores, or am I able to get it down to 7 and truly make it a 1 score? So I'm going for 2 now, and I want to know what the rest of this game looks like. How many possessions do I need?
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Get up. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready?
They'll start on the ground with Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
And he is out of bounds. That's a couple of yards short of the marker, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
I don't think this lead is insurmountable by any means, Mike, but they're going to have to find a way to take advantage of some of these possessions as they try to close this game out.
On the ready.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. Fourth and a couple.
6, 70 Lions. 18 Rattler. 18.
They'll try and throw for it with Milrow. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
First and 10 at the
So they move inside the 20. First and 10 at the 18. Now give on the ground. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Throwing now from the gun. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Set. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 18 Tiger. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They'll look to throw. Forced to his right. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
A 4-yard loss.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the fourth quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Ready.
They need 8 yards to keep it going. 4th and 8.
Rig alert. Rig alert. 19 tight. 19 tight. Let go.
They'll drop to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance and it paid off. First and goal coming up.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll stick to the ground. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Ready.
At the 5.
Back to throw. He's got his big tight end. Oronde Gadsden. Touchdown Chargers.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense called, and somehow find a way to keep them out of the end zone.
Rig. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, my goodness, they were in field goal range, but it's intercepted.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup. All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
Cougar 19, 19, Tiger, 19, 18, Pioneer.
Grego play action now with Milrow. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Okay, ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. They get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining.
Got it. Ready?
They'll come up here. First and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And, oh, they smacked him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
So it's a win here for the Bills. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. Good night from SoFi.